Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Keisha. Welcome to the training vlog. So I'm actually vlogging from the future. I'm editing my video and I wanted to come in at the beginning of this training week video to answer a couple of questions that I got from one of my subscribers. So shout out to Kat. Thank you for those awesome questions. I figured it was so good. I wanted to share it on my video this week. So the questions that Kat asked were, do I weigh myself every day? Explain what macros are, and what the heck is HIIT versus steady state cardio? So I'm going to answer those questions at the beginning of this video, run through the training week video, and then I'll come back at the end to give you a recap of how I felt my training week went. So first and foremost, yes, I do weigh myself every single day. So when I have my check-ins every week, I check in with my coach on Fridays where I have to send him a spreadsheet. The spreadsheet has my weight for every single day. It also has the amount of cardio and what I did for cardio for that day. And then it also tracks my macros. So if I hit my numbers or how I hit my numbers for the week. So that was another question she asked. What were check-ins? So that is a way for my coach to see what my progress is. So I send pictures, I send videos, and I send the spreadsheet. So the reason why I have to weigh myself every single day is because my coach has me on macros. So that brings me to my next question. Macros, macronutrients that consist of protein, fats, and carbs. Some coaches and trainers will give you a set meal plan where they tell you what to eat and how much to eat for each meal. So for example, for meal number 2, you're going to eat 5 ounces of chicken, half a cup of rice, and a cup of vegetables. And my coach does not do that. My coach has me on macros. It's also known as flexible dieting. So every week he will tell me the amount of protein, carbs, and fats that I need to eat. And this is going to be in grams. So I have a daily number that I have to hit. I'm also on carb cycling. So 5 out of the 7 days out of the week, I have a lower amount of carbs that I eat. Then I have a moderate day where it's slightly higher. And then I have a high carb day. And so macros, again, carbs, proteins, fats. I get to choose what I eat as long as I don't exceed my numbers. I just have to make sure I hit my numbers. So for example, protein, I can eat chicken, I can eat shrimp, I can eat fish, I can eat ground turkey, I can eat egg whites, and so on and so forth. So it's not I'm gonna eat chicken every day for every meal. I eat whatever I want. So as long as it fits, then there we have it. So examples of like fats. I love avocados. Avocados are my favorite fat sources to eat. So avocados, cheese, almonds, whole eggs, things like that. And then for my carbs, rice, oatmeal, potatoes, sweet potatoes, low carb tortillas. So yeah, so that is what macros are. So when I check in with my coach, depending on what he needs me to do, he'll adjust my numbers accordingly, and he'll also adjust my cardio accordingly. Which brings me to the next question. HIIT versus steady state. HIIT stands for high intensity interval training, and then steady state is steady state, LIST. It's also known as LIST. But examples of HIIT cardio, it's gonna be where you're going a certain amount of time intervals where you're going super, super hard and then you rest, and then super, super hard and then you rest. So running sprint intervals, for example, that's an example of HIIT. So I'm running 100 meters, walking 100 meters, running 100 meters, walking 100 meters, or on the Stairmaster, kicking it up to like speed 15 and then dropping it down to speed 5, and then kicking it up for speed 15 and dropping it down to 5. So that's examples of what HIIT cardio is. The same thing with the full body HIIT. When I use like my body weight, every 30 seconds, it'll be an exercise on, exercise off, exercise on, exercise off. If you look at, I think it was like 2 videos ago when I was in Florida, I showed an example of HIIT cardio when I was on the patio in our Airbnb. So that's an example of what HIIT is. And then steady state cardio is where you're just doing the same thing, steady state. So same pace, same exercise for the whole duration. So for example, Stairmaster for 30 minutes, same speed, whole entire time, walking on an incline, same speed, same everything for the whole duration. So that's an example of steady state. I am currently doing 5 days a week HIIT cardio and then 1 day a week steady state cardio. I do not share what my macro numbers are just because I don't want people to try to do it because again, bodybuilding is an extreme sport and this is not for, lifestyle living. Plus, I pay my coach to personalize my plan for me. So what works for me is not going to work for somebody else because we are different people. So Kat, I hope that answered your questions. If anybody else has any additional questions, continue to drop them down in the comments. I do respond in the comment section, but just in case, this was a really good question, so I wanted to answer it on this week's training video. But guys, continue to ask those questions. I love the interaction. So before I get into the training week, if you haven't already, click that like button, click that subscribe button. If you want to turn on notifications, go ahead and turn on the notifications. But either way, the videos drop every Sunday. Sometimes I get them out on Saturday, depending on what I got going on, but Sunday at the very least. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into this training video, and I will be back at the end of the training video to give you guys a recap on how the training week went. Good morning, y'all. It is Sunday, 8:30 in the morning, and I just pulled up to Planet Fitness. I'm about to knock out some fasted cardio. I had all intentions on doing some HIIT cardio in my driveway. However, the weather and I are not on the same page. It is actually drizzling outside, and I'm not trying to get wet during cardio, so I just grabbed my keys, drove over to the gym, and I'm about to knock out this cardio right quick. I have no idea what I'm in the mood to do. Like, I'm still waking up. But, yeah, here we go. Fasted cardio. And now I'll take you on a typical day during the week for me. So first, I wake up super early in the morning to do fasted cardio before work. I take a shot of Still Burn, which is L-carnitine, every morning before cardio. I also like to drink hot tea in the morning. I like to add a shot of the apple cider vinegar. I switch up my tea from green tea, ginger tea, turmeric tea, just whatever I feel like drinking that morning. While I drink my tea, I prepare my first meal of the day. I don't eat this until after I get to work. Every morning I eat the same thing, oatmeal with egg whites mixed in with spinach and other vegetables. After cardio, I take a shower, put on my uniform, and head into work. Once I get to work, I like to have a cup of black coffee, and I also add a scoop of chocolate protein to my black coffee. And now it's time to eat the Old Faithful oatmeal, spinach, egg whites, and turkey sausage. This is my pre-workout meal. I go to the gym and lift during my lunch break. Now that my workout is over, take a shower, change, back to work, and here's my post-workout meal.
Awesome job. You look fucking amazing. The more you check in, you look more and more like a bikini girl every single time. Good job. Let's get the fuck out of these 170s right now. 175, that's pretty good, but I think we can get to a nice 173. If we can drop another pound and a half, that'd be dope. So let's push.
All right, y'all, and we are back. So this training week has been pretty good. I don't have any complaints. So this week, I'm trying to remember, did my coach drop my carbs last week? I think he did. I think he did, yes. So I have adjusted. Like, things are going good. I think just mentally, because I'm so like ready to get on the stage. I'm locked in and I'm loaded and I'm ready to do whatever coach tells me to do. I'm gonna stick with it and I'm gonna get it done. The last check-in video that I had, coach is like, you look good. You're starting to look like a bikini girl. Every time you check in, you look more and more like a bikini girl. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is really happening. So as I continue to lean out, hopefully things will start to look even better. But my posing, it's getting there. Still working on it. But it's starting to become a little bit more natural feeling. Just as my body leans out and I see like how I need to turn and how I need to position myself, and you know what my body's gonna look like come stage, it'll get better. So I am still excited. Like, next month I am getting on stage, and I'm getting on stage twice. Have not registered for the show. I'm going to wait probably until July to do that. I always wait till like the last 2 weeks just because it's like, just in case. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and not register for the show until next month. But I have booked my hotels and booked my flight to Florida. So what I will do when I register for the show is I'm going to do a video on competition expenses, because if you have never competed before, holy crap, it's expensive. But I know that competing is expensive, so this is why I plan the way that I do. But yeah, I definitely will have a video, most likely in like July. I'll do the video on competition prep expenses. But anyways, that is it. I really don't have anything. Things are they're going good. I'm kind of getting the prep feels a little bit. I am noticing that. For those of you who don't know what prep feels are, for me, I am a little emotional during prep. And it's not like I'm boohoo crying all the time. Sometimes I am, but I just feel like my emotions are a little heightened and I'm a little bit more sensitive. So for example, I was watching one of my favorite movies, How Stella Got Her Groove Back. I'm old, y'all. So I've seen this movie hundreds of times. And the part where Whoopi Goldberg died, don't y'all know I was crying? So that's what I mean by like the prep feels are coming in. I'm just getting a little bit more sensitive than I usually am. And that's going to happen as my carbs start to decrease even more. I get more emotional. So also like happiness, things will like trigger me to almost cry because I'm so happy. It's crazy. I've never been pregnant before, but that's what I would equate competition prep as. It's like you're pregnant. Same. Weird cravings. I was craving a key lime cheesecake the other day. I don't even eat cheesecake. So it's like, it's happening. So the prep feels are kicking in. But that is it, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the training vlog. Hope you enjoyed this week's video. As always, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Turn notifications on. Follow me on Instagram, _Miss Texas. I do post daily and all throughout the day on Instagram. So if you want a daily up-to-date recap, whatever day in the life, hit me up on Instagram. But until then, thank you guys as always for watching, and until the next video.